It's Tuesday everybody, and you know what that means. It means that Anthem is going to get yet another update, and along with it, a brand new set of items in the seasonal war chest for this week. BioWare announced that this will drop later today, August 13, along with a bunch of other cool changes. So let's jump right in and take a look at what's going to change in the upcoming week's reset. But before doing so, let me remind everybody of our very own giveaway that is still going strong. We have a bit over a week until it's finished, so make sure you follow the link down below to win any game you want, and of course the winner will be announced via the email address provided. Now first, let's take a look at the expected time when the update is going to happen. Of course it's going to happen at these hours that you can see right now on the screen. So 8 AM Eastern Daylight Time for the North American players, 1 PM British Standard Time for the European players, or 9 PM Japan Standard Time. But what are the changes coming in this newest update? Well, it's a mix of new events, new war chest items, new inversions, and some new challenges. According to the latest CM post on the official Anthem forums, we're going to get Diana's Landing event, which is the 4th event right next to the western part of the map on the beach. If you never checked this one out before, or if you never were a part of the test server when it happened, this is one of the easiest to complete events in the whole map out of all of the 7 main ones that you can find in the Cataclysm area. You're essentially only going to have to fight continuous waves of enemies until the arena boss spawns, and from there on you can just unlock the control point with the 2 keys that drop from him. I already covered it in a guide before, including its secret Valkyrie mini boss, so go ahead and check that one out if you want more details. But this means we'll now get a lot more points from the map itself, and that translates into a ton more war chests, which means a lot more chances to getting better items. Along with the new events also come some brand new inversions. These are basically the modifiers that you get during the event map itself. This week we're going to be getting the lightning rod effect, which makes close range kills to cause chain lightning on nearby enemies, and this is actually quite a very powerful effect. You're pretty much going to have much better AoE. And of course we also have the close encounters inversion, which makes shotguns and machine pistols to deal more damage, so a very good synergy between these two inversions. Now speaking of war chests, for this week we will get the new gear items. I'm super excited about this one because this is exactly what I've been preparing for. I've been saving dozens of crystals just for these because some of them are downright OP from the testing I've been doing on the PTS, and especially the ones for the storm are definitely very fun to play around with, but also for the other javelins, so cannot wait for these to drop. But BioWare even confirmed that they will drop alongside the already existing melee weapons. So for those who missed or didn't get their legendary melee weapons, you will still be able to get these in the upcoming week because both of the war chest types are going to still be in the event map itself and in the seasonal shop itself actually, so you have better chances at getting better loot. I think this is a great decision from BioWare, just to give my opinion on it, to add new war chests on top of the existing ones rather than rotating them on a weekly basis and then taking them out for good. So hopefully by the end of the 4th week we will get all of the war chests so we can purchase all of them. It gives us a better chance to fully equip our javelins, and I really like this direction, to be honest. Now if you want to take a look at all of the gear pieces that can drop from these war chests, then you can also check one of the previous videos I made, as it contains all of the information you need, and I'm probably going to make an updated guide on which are the strongest and which are the weakest. Outside of these, a ton of other stuff will get added too, including of course some brand new vanity items. To name a few, there's this Shard Torrent armor pack for the Storm Javelin coming up, really awesome looking, and it's in the same theme as the currently rolled Colossus Crystal armor pack that you can still purchase in the Vanity store. So it looks like these might get switched, which means that this might be your last chance to get the Colossus gear set. I already got that, it's simply brilliant, and it only costs like 8 major crystals, so I definitely suggest you guys go ahead and buy it just in case it's going to get removed. It's definitely worth it, and I would say it's rather inexpensive. On top of that, you will also get some brand new wraps, decals and graphics, including of course the Fractured Twilight wrap and 2 new graphics called Harmonic Crests and Knight's Lattice. A bunch of decals as well, and some new animations for the arrival and a brand new emote. Overall, really exciting stuff, especially since the crystals are so easy to take right now, especially especially if you have an organized group. I mean, this is about 20 minutes run and you can pretty much purchase a full set for the current javelin that you have, so definitely worth it. Finally, we also get the new challenges, and since this is the Gear War Chest week, the challenges will also be gear oriented. As always, completing 3 Cataclysm arenas for each specific javelin will reward you an item from that currently rolled war chest for the specific javelin that you're using. So in this case, it's going to be gear, 1 challenge for the Storm, for the Interceptor, Ranger and the Colossus on a daily basis. Of course, all in addition to already existing daily, weekly and monthly challenges. Overall, I'm having a lot of fun in the Cataclysm event map. It's definitely a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot of GM3s lately with some of you guys who joined my guild, and by the way, the guild is fully capped out, so for those who have been applying, I'm sorry, but I just can't invite you anymore because we are fully capped out, and I believe we have enough to even fill a second guild. If somebody is willing to create a guild associated with the first one, I'm all down for it. You can be the leader and we can communicate, but otherwise I cannot make another one. I was also able to get a lot of legendaries, like I'm pretty much taking them left and right. They drop like hotcakes at the moment, and I'm seeing a lot of people on Reddit reporting similar experiences, as well as from my party mates. Just a few hours of daily Cataclysm has helped me to bring my main Storm and a couple of the other classes as well that have been lacking for quite some time, so overall extremely pleased with the newest update. But the best part about it is of course the war chests. You literally get showered with crystals if you have the least bit of knowledge about the events and the secrets in it, and again, just a little bit of organization and you're going to get hundreds of these chests in no time. And I've already opened like at least 300 chests to get the best legendary rolls for the melee weapons for each of the javelins. So I'm liking the direction that the game is going to. Hopefully BioWare will continue with this. Of course, a lot of good changes could be still done, a lot of other stuff can be fleshed out, but so far it's going into the right direction. Anyway, even if you don't have a dedicated party and just play Gem 1 and 2s, as long as you know what you're doing, you will get rewarded. Just learn the events, communicate with your team when possible, and as more and more people find out about the tactics and learn how to tackle each of the arena events and the puzzles, you are going to find more people who are knowledgeable enough to get you to those high scores. And you can also find guides here on the channel for everything, as well as written ones, by simply doing a few Google searches. But that pretty much sums up everything for today. Now let me know in the comment section down below how many legendaries were you able to grab this past week and on what difficulty have you been playing. You can include both regular loot drops from enemies or chests, as well as the actual war chests themselves. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe for more and activate the notification bell, and I will see you guys in a bit.